Hello everyone, welcome in. I hope you guys are doing all right. My name is Brianna and this is going to be another message for the collective. I'm just going to tap into the energy to see if we can channel any messages of guidance, support, clarity in this energy. The energy has been very tense and intense over the last couple of days, the last week, the last 2 weeks really, since we had that lunar eclipse. So today the energy is feeling a bit lighter, so I want to tap in with the cards to see if we can channel any messages. I'm going to start with this deck just to pull an overall message for you guys. I hope you guys have been taking care of yourselves. What is that? We've got transformation. Transformation takes place in the shadows, right? Profound transformation takes place in the shadows. So collectively, we're moving through a period of transformation. The time between the lunar eclipse, right? We've got the lunar eclipse and then we've got the solar eclipse. The time between these two events, these two astrological events, this energy is acting as a portal, right? An energetic gateway that is, if we work with this energy intentionally, right? It's helping us transform, whether physically or internally. There is some sort of transformation when we come out on the other side of this eclipse portal. There will be some sort of transformation, whether it's a transformation in your role, a transformation in your status, but I'm feeling more of like deep internal transformation, a transformation in how you show up, a transformation in how you use your life force energy. At the bottom of this deck, we've got severance, right? The dagger, severance, cutting ties with the past, cutting ties with the past cycle. And then we've got obstacles, cutting ties with, I'm feeling like lower vibrational aspects of ourselves that used to bind us, block our authentic expression. There's some sort of transformation. We've also got destruction, right? Destruction of the old, severing the old, cutting ties with the old. At the bottom of this deck, we have cut ties, a permanent end. It's time to release the past and move forward. You may have to detach yourself from outdated mindsets, relationships, and experiences to make space for fresh opportunities. The keywords here are shed, terminate, ghost, divorce, transition, and severance. Severance. So this is what's happening in the energy. Okay, I'm going to put this one here. I'm going to move these up here, and then I'm going to start with this deck here. These cards are still a bit stiff because they're so new. I've been liking this deck. I like working with this deck. So let's see what we have. Can we get some messages from this deck, Spirit? And then we'll move on to some other decks to clarify. Messages in love, Spirit. Messages for growth and evolution. What does the collective need to know at this time? What's going on in the energy? What can we expect? What should we be aware of? Jealousy, envy, bitterness. Okay. What else? We got don't settle. That card came out in the last reading. Don't settle. Fear of the unknown. Don't settle. Fear of the unknown. Don't settle is feeling like a comfort zone, right? Don't settle for your comfort zone. Don't settle for what you're comfortable with due to fear of what you don't know, fear of the unknown, fear of something new. We've got ancient love story. It came out in the reverse, but I'm going to take it in the upright. Ancient love story. Ancient love story. Don't settle. Fear of the unknown. Ancient love story. Transformation. Birthing impatience. Birthing impatience. We're going to clarify all of these. Don't settle. Fear of the unknown. Ancient love story is birthing. Be patient. Don't be afraid of love. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Don't settle. Something is birthing. Be patient. Solid foundation settling down. Love and romance. Energetic bully. This may be a love reading, guys. What do we need to know about don't settle? There's some sort of transformation taking place. What do we need to know about don't settle, Spirit? Don't settle. King of Earth, mastery of material success. What's the King of Earth? Transition. Lost soul. What is this energy, Spirit? What is this energy, please? Past. This message could be for a king of earth, right? Someone who has mastered material success, someone who has mastered material success, or someone who's on the path of mastering material success. The King of Earth is looking towards the past, right? A moment in time, maybe distracted by past memories, childhood memories. But there's some sort of transition here. Transition. Don't settle. Because transformation wants to take place. We've got lost soul. Thief. And restoration. We're going to keep going. What's fear of the unknown? Abundance and the Queen of Air. What's ancient love story? Sovereignty. Choosing your path. Remembering. What's birthing patience? Maybe someone's longing for a new start. Okay, so we've got a masculine and a feminine here, right? The King of Earth, mastery of material success, and then we've got the Queen of Air, logic and intelligence. This King of Earth is looking towards the past. Maybe he's stuck on the past, stuck in the past, but there's some sort of transition that wants to happen. The advice for this King of Earth is not to settle. Do not settle for the past. Do not settle. due to fear, right? Fear of the unknown. There's some sort of abundant new beginning with a queen of air here. A queen of air. This is someone you know. If not in this lifetime, then a previous lifetime. This is an ancient love story that's wanting to come together. We've got sovereignty, self-governance. So self-governance is leading the direction of your life with intention, right? Learning to, or not learning to, directing your life force energy, making a choice. And we've got the library, remembering, maybe remembering who you are, remembering your sovereignty, or remembering this ancient love story here. The library is giving Akashic records. You too, whoever you are, you've shared many lifetimes together. There are many love stories here that you guys played out in past lives. Your love is ancient. Your love is ancient. And then we've got birthing and patience with longing. Longing is maybe someone's waiting, right? Someone's waiting for this new reality to unfold, this heaven on earth, this timeline that feels like heaven on earth. Someone is longing for this timeline, discontent, right? Or maybe someone feels like this is too good to be true. Longing talks about wanting something that we can't have, or wanting something that we believe we can't have. So instead of going after it with sovereignty, right? Instead of going after it, we just sit here and we dream about it. We've got the lone wolf and baggage. Okay, let's keep going. We've got throne flipping over. Celebration. Tell me more about the King of Earth. Why is he focused on the past? What's going on? Answer the call. Answer the call. Okay, number 40, phone, answer the call. The keywords are destiny, call to action, new opportunity, wish granted, comfort zone, refusal of the call. Okay, it says, ring, 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 a new chapter of your destiny is calling. You've wished for this moment and now it has arrived. The phone confirms that you've received a clear indication of a new path to pursue. You can sense this call deep within you. The signs and feelings guiding your next steps are unmistakable and cannot be misread. Act swiftly, as this window of opportunity won't remain open forever. The phone will eventually stop ringing. Be aware, as this call may awaken hidden fears and limiting beliefs. This new journey lies well beyond your comfort zone, and your smaller self may attempt to dissuade you. Maybe that's what this past energy is, right? Past energies, your comfort zone, right? Attempting to dissuade you from answering this call. Lower mental energies, lower emotional energies. It says childhood here, so maybe coping mechanisms, right? That you picked up in childhood. This could be like fear, worry, anxiety. A new chapter of your destiny is calling, divine masculine, but you're focused on the past. There's some sort of transition that wants to happen for you. Anything else we need to know with Answer the Call? The portal came out in reverse, but I'm going to take it in the upright. Portal is window of opportunity. In the reverse, it means a missed opportunity. I'm going to take it in the upright though. Number 41, portal, window of opportunity. The keywords are choice point, decisiveness, clarity, cause and effects, timeline jump, and escape hatch. Life presents us with numerous choices, both big and small. Some are life-altering, while others may have subtle effects. Although various paths may be available, the portal indicates that a clear decision must be made. This choice could involve deciding between two people, a current job and a new career, or an old version of yourself versus an unexpressed aspect of your identity. Once a clear choice is established, your energetic compass will be set, and the contracts, characters, and experiences connected to your decision will begin to appear. When the portal opens, have the courage to step through and embrace the consequences of your choices. So, as we move through this eclipse portal, right, we have an opportunity to choose our fate, decide our fate, co-create our future with the universe, right? And we co-create based on our choices and our actions. So there's an opportunity for a divine masculine here to transition, step through this portal, and what's here on the other side is abundance, love, sovereignty. At the bottom of this deck, we've got mental conflict, hidden identity, and guardian angel. So maybe there is some sort of divine intervention here. But I feel like this mental conflict is connected to the past. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go? Tell me about fear of the unknown. Courage. Courage, have courage. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. The choice is up to you. The choice is yours. But Spirit wants you to have courage. That's what sovereignty is, right? Sovereignty is, it's like 7D consciousness, overview of the lower dimensions. You can see this fear. You can see this fear of the unknown, but a sovereign being doesn't let the fear make choices for him or for it. A sovereign being feels the fear and confidently leads the direction of their life, right? We've got the scales, karmic adjustment, timing, be prepared, and guardian angel. Timing is about, in the book, this card talks about astrology, right? Divine timing is just astrology. When the planetary energies are aligned, it creates this portal, right? This energetic portal for us to step through. So the timing is perfect for you to make this choice, but the choice is yours. Tell me about the Queen of Air. The Queen of Air is feminine energy, right? The Queen of Air is passive. It's up to the divine masculine to choose, right? The divine masculine leads the physical direction of the connection. The divine feminine leads the energetic direction of the connection, right? So the divine feminine leads the energy, the divine masculine leads materially, physically, right? So it's up to the divine masculine to choose. This divine feminine isn't going to step outside of her divine feminine energy into divine masculine energy to make this choice for this connection to come together. She may want this connection to come together, right? But it's up to the divine masculine to choose. Awakening, letter, and defend. I'm going to put those back. Warrior spirit, guardian of established peace. So maybe she's in this energy of meditation, protecting her peace, or just maintaining. Like I said, the divine feminine leads the energetic direction of the connection. So maintaining her peace. If you two are connected, divine masculine and divine feminine, if this is what it is, an ancient love story, you two are connected mentally and emotionally. So as long as your feminine counterpart maintains the peace, right? Mentally and emotionally, you'll feel it. You'll feel when she's distressed. You'll feel when she's sad. You'll feel when she's discontent. Her job is to maintain the peace, the internal peace. That way the peace or the balance, the energetic balance in the relationship it's leveled, right? It's not tumultuous. I'm not sure if I'm saying that word right, but this is her job, right? Divine masculine, your job is to take action, take the action and lead the direction. Tell me about the divine feminine. We've got development, material investment. It came out in the reverse. Material investment. Got agents at the bottom of the deck, finish line, and movement. So maybe, and then we've got black sheep. Maybe she's crossed some sort of energetic finish line and she's moving. Maybe she's deciding not to invest in this because the masculine is focused on the past. Maybe she's deciding not to invest her energy into this. She's already cleared some sort of level, right? This is like the Matrix, this is 3D. She's already cleared some sort of level, finish line, and she's moving. She's moving forward with the Chariot. Okay. What is this? Persevere. Persevere, don't look back, and acceptance, letting go. Maybe this is a message for the divine masculine. Don't look back, persevere. The masculine is looking back, right? He's focused on the past. Spirit says don't look back. Acceptance is letting go of an illusion, letting go of an illusion of comfort, an illusion of happiness, taking yourself outside of whatever this is, accepting it for what it is and letting go. Tell me about ancient love story. What's the ancient love story? Karmic adjustment again. What's the ancient... Okay. Guardian of established peace. Warrior spirit again. Okay, tell me about ancient love story. Black sheep, rejection. So maybe there's a refusal of the call. There's a refusal of the call, rejection. Maybe one person is rejecting the other. We've got coffin, a permanent end, ancestral lineage and karmic clearing, lost soul. There's some sort of rejection happening here. Coffin, permanent end. Permanent end to, damn, this feels like it's a permanent end to this ancient love story, this tree of life, this ancestral lineage, karmic clearing. Or maybe some sort of black sheep energy needs to be, some sort of ancestral karma with karmic clearing needs to be cleared up so that this can come together. I mean, we all have choices, right? We've got lost soul. We all have a choice. We're all co-creating our future, right? We're co-creating our future with the universe based on the choices and the actions that we take or don't take, right? Tell me about birthing impatience, longing. Birthing impatience, longing. So we've got the gates, final judgment, and lack. Lack is feeling down and out, feeling like you don't have the energy to continue. You don't have enough energy, enough resources, enough courage, enough strength to continue. There's some sort of final judgment here. Because this portal energy is closing, right? Once we get to the solar eclipse, it's going to be like, the solar eclipse is a snapshot, right? It's going to take a snapshot of our frequency, our energy, and then everything is going to be aligned based on how we're feeling, based on our frequency, based on the choices that we've made up until that point. So there's some sort of final judgment taking place. Okay, let's move on with these cards here. We're just going to do a few of these cards, and then we're going to close the reading out because I don't want this one to be too long. Okay, what do we have from this deck, Spirit? Mastery, extensive knowledge or skill. It says your commitment to refining and advancing your skills is propelling you towards expertise and leadership. Mastery. This is giving like hermit energy, self-mastery, king of fire, mastering yourself so that you can lead with confidence. What else? Peace, inner harmony. It says peace goes beyond the absence of noise and difficulties. True peace comes from learning to coexist with these things while maintaining inner balance. Maybe this is this Queen of Air energy, maintaining the peace, the inner harmony. What else do we have here? Movement came out in the reverse. There's no movement, there's stagnation here. This is your unrelenting dedication to your vision is paving the way forward. If you have been at a standstill, the path is now clear for you to take the next steps. Ancient love story. Is this the one that came out in the reverse? Ancient love story. There's no movement here. There's stagnation. There's stagnation because the masculine the counterpart who is supposed to be leading the direction of the connection is focused on the past. I don't know what this past energy is. I'm going to pull a card to try to clarify, but there's stagnation. There can't be stagnation in the relationship or in the connection. What happens when water sits for too long, right? Without movement, it starts to grow mold, right? There has to be some sort of movement. We've got declare at the bottom of the deck. Declare to make known. This is throat chakra energy. It says your voice is your magic wand. Speak your intentions with confidence and clarity as the universe is taking your orders. Speak your intentions with confidence and clarity. Let's do some of these just to see if we can get any additional information on what this King of Earth is focused on. Page of Cups. Let's see. What's the past energy, Spirit? Three of Swords. Oh, Three of Swords. Saturn in Libra. Lessons in relationships. This is like heartbreak, past hurt. It says past hurt influencing the future. This is fighting against the natural order, right? The King of Earth is attempting or maybe trying to heal his heart, balance, adjustments after sorrow and loss, trying to balance and make adjustments after experiencing some sort of sorrow and loss. It says past hurt influencing the future. Moral purity, innocence, love betrayed. Maybe he's had his love betrayed. He had his heart betrayed. I mean, the lost soul card, we did see the lost soul. The lost soul talks about letting the, being earthbound or bound to the past. The past can haunt you if you allow it. The past can trap you if you allow it. The past can influence your future if you allow it to. Let's just do one more and then we'll close out, Spirit. One more, please. We've got the second house, Taurus, I see. The house of values, the safe where you store your riches. So this asks, what do you consider valuable, right? What is wealth to you? What is abundant to you? What's valuable to you? What's beauty, right? What's Taurus? It's beauty and harmony through conflict. How do you create value in your life? How do you manifest and create? So I feel like this card is asking you to think about it, right? Think about how you define material abundance or how you define material value. What's valuable to you? Determining what you find valuable and creating in that direction, moving in that direction. We've got breakthrough at the bottom of the deck, justice, energy, power, strength, solar plexus, determination, being full of energy, enough is enough, breaking through boundaries and restriction, shattering old patterns and limitations, shattering restrictions with vitality, power. Okay, so maybe this is a message to break through. Spirit says enough is enough. Break through the burdens, break through the restrictions. The choice is yours. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave it here. I'll see you all on the next one. Bye.